Happy Sunday. We're back. Happy Virgo season. It's my birthday weekend, so gonna count it. And before quickly, happy belated birthday to our boy BK, and happy birthday to our girl Penelope Ford.
Yeah. Yes. Both of whom were on TV.
They were. They looked great.
But also,
yes.
Happy early birthday to my tag partner. We are so excited. I'm so grateful that I have you. More years, more years, more years. We're stuck forever. No matter what I'm doing in this wrestling space or not. We have transcended far beyond the friendship because of wrestling. So can't wait to celebrate you in a few days, but we'll start today.
Let's start. And
the show didn't start.
The show wasn't giving what it should have been for my birthday weekend, Tony. Anthony. Last week,
y'all,
obsessed. 10 out of 10.
Listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Y'all may not be happy with me this week, but y'all know I don't care. So.
And this one had to watch it live, and I'm sorry. I should be sorry. I didn't put the show on. Tony should be.
No worries. I got to switch to boxing and see Bud win, so it was fine. But still,
it was a show. It happened. It was fine.
Things happened, I suppose.
Yeah, a show did happen. We collided.
Apparently Zach said it is National Cream-Filled Donut Day. So hey, go get you a cream-filled donut if that is your zhuzh. Become a cream-filled donut if that is your zhuzh. Whatever you like, we don't judge here.
Hey, do you?
Judgment zone here, okay?
They should have ended with a bang.
Don't act like you know me, Boza. Okay? We love you. You've been rocking with us since the beginning. So yes, you already know. Hot takes are coming fast, okay?
Which is kind of disappointing that this was the end. Because
no, not for me. Let's move along.
I feel like it should have been better for the end,
Let's see some other shows. Let's see some other venues. Honestly, I'm gonna give logistics at AEW a shout out for finding the cutest fucking little venues that they've been booking in recently. So let's hit some other cities. Let's find some cute venues. I'm curious to see what they're going to do in San Antonio. I'm curious to see what they're going to do because they're coming to a different part of Houston than they were in February. For those that don't know, you can drive an hour in Houston and still be in Houston. So there are plenty of places that they can go. So we're excited to 2300, you did a thing. We put Taz in the rafters. Let's go. Wrap it up.
Let's move around, guys. I'm trying to figure out a West Coast residency. Hi,
Casey. You haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, Casey.
Casey is our little chaotic kid, right? I consider Casey. Not sure pronouns you want to go with them, they, he, she, her, whatever you want to call yourself. You are our chaotic kid. Okay. Yeah. And so we're happy to have you here, child. Love you. We haven't seen you in a few weeks. Come be chaotic with us because Mother Meekz has a lot of chaotic opinions today.
We really raised Casey for all these years, haven't we?
That's our babes, honey. Love Casey, okay?
All right, we open the show. You know what? This is the upside to this opening. Ian.
You're very neutral. We love that, baby.
Yeah,
well, you're going to be our little baby.
Yes.
Oh, he, him.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Our son. Our little son.
Yes.
Ian is a highlight, but Ian was not the highlight for me. We'll get to the highlight for you.
Ian introduces MJF. MJF talks a lot of smack about Mark and blah, blah, blah. The usual. Mark pops on screen, and he's like, all right, I figured out our stipulation. Tables and thumbtacks?
Tables and thumbtacks.
That's fine.
It was interesting to me before I get to my favorite part when we get there. This is one of, and this is not me being funny. Those of you guys that watch Ring of Honor and AEW are going to know what I mean when I say this. This is the most intelligible promo that Mark has ever cut. He was very clear. You could understand every word. He spoke slowly. I was like, does Mark have a vocal coach? What's happening?
Well, you know why? Because MJF's out here saying that
Love
he's,
this.
not
Sorry,
very
Boza.
smart.
Love this.
10,
No
love,
complaints. 10 out of
obsessed.
10 on notes.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
amazing. But he did it because MJF is like insulting his intelligence. When we know Mark is smart,
Mm-hmm.
you don't get to be where you are and not be smart.
I personally would have opted for like cat o' nine tails and alcohol and peroxide or something, but tables and thumbtacks, as we all have seen, thumbtacks are the bane of my existence because those things look like they hurt so
That's why it
bad.
works, because we all know, like, we've all kind of pinched yourself. You could feel it. So it's like, I've never been hit by a chair, but I know what a thumbtack feels like.
I mean, and the plus is that with thumbtacks, you can see them to pull them out. When you do glass stipulations, as you guys know who have ever gotten a piece of glass in your foot, your hand, or anything, if it is a teeny tiny piece, you may not be able to get that motherfucking piece of glass out.
There are plenty of people with glass still walking around.
So, like, I'm okay with thumbtacks. We knew tables were going to be involved because anytime
Absolutely.
the Briscoes are around and they can find a table or a dog collar, they're down. Okay. I think this is one that Mark needed to be. And this is one that's going to help people understand why Mark Briscoe is who Mark Briscoe is, if that makes sense. So, yes, cut his promo. He came out. Continue, sister, so you can get to my favorite part.
No, you're good. Sorry, I just have to. My child is bathing herself on the internet.
Oh, girl. Now, just last week I was talking about I missed you, and you want to get on here and do kitty corn? Get off of the damn bed. Hell.
So sorry. Anyways, yes, my child. We're just gonna have to. I'm gonna just be kind of funky for a minute. Oh, we're live.
She's such an attention whore, Boza.
She really does. She just wants to pop off. I'm so sorry. But please send us money because apparently she's trying to help his family out here.
I mean, because it looks like only
only
meows. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not opening her. Yeah, she's a child. No, I don't even know. I'm lost now.
So MJF,
Mark says, "Hey, I didn't give you a wedding gift." He said, "Look behind you," and there he is. They fight. He brings out the thumbtacks. Of course, MJF doesn't want that.
Favorite part. None of this is my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part was when Mark blew his nose on that bullshit Burberry fucking scarf. I threw popcorn at the TV. Do it again.
Yeah, where's the gym? That was perfect.
Again, okay? Because
perfect.
He blew his nose and threw it on the ground.
As you should. That thing is cheap.
Beautiful disrespect. Beautiful. It's the ugliest colorway Burberry has ever dropped. The gray one. And the nerve of you to leave your beautiful, if y'all like him, her, wife, whatever you feel, for this? Boy.
Literally. Like, you just got married. And you know what? I will say, I'm glad he did not bring out a Burberry for the wedding.
No. The wedding pictures were actually really cute.
Honestly?
Cute Darby, no face paint, mesh shirt under a suit. Shout out to him. You're an icon. Okay.
Iconic.
Fucking iconic. I was like, you know what? Now I gotta put a mesh top under a suit now because Darby killed that.
But Darby did kill that. They all look great. Everyone did look good at that wedding.
I love love regardless of who you are. So I don't wish loneliness on anybody because that is a poison that can infiltrate in ways that people don't even understand. So I am absolutely glad that they finally found love after MJF has publicly been through so many breakups and whatever the fuck, who cares? Congratulations to y'all. Wish y'all long life or not, whatever y'all want to happen for y'all. I wish that for y'all. But my man would not be leaving me on my honeymoon or on my wedding day.
Yeah, like not even 24 hours.
To go fight with other men, to be sweaty with other men. I'm right here. But hey, anything for the sake of the business, I guess.
Listen, I just hope he's like, hey, I'm gonna be gone right after the wedding, but we're gonna be gone for he owes her like a month-long honeymoon.
I mean,
at this point.
honestly, the only way I can see this working is if he and Mark have such a violent match a la Dog Collar 3 that happened here. For those that watch that Ring of Honor pay-per-view here, that match with them and FTR, we talk about it a lot, but that was a match, right? So, you know what, Eddie? What I don't have time for is your bullshit today. Rick James wasn't even fucking funny. Like, it's curly hair. So if you'd like to leave and come back and try again, maybe I'll speak to you today. But if not, it'll just be Al interacting with you. So like I was saying, because disrespect is not cute and I'm not the butt of anybody's motherfucking joke on my own goddamn show. Like I was saying, if the violence is harsh enough that they write MJ off of TV for a minute so that he can go and have a honeymoon and finish his filming like they did for Joe to finish up promo for Twisted Metal 2, that works for me. So
probably, because that schedule's crazy.
It is. It's pretty crazy.
And then to just, without being just married, that's too much of a crazy.
Yeah.
Wrestle film, go to MLW, like, go to Mexico, like.
I mean, because he just won the CMLL championship, which I hate, but whatever.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that this week.
I just will say that a gimmick of being the best American over brown people right now.
No, please don't do that.
Okay.
No, it's not cute.
Okay. Anyway, that shit happened, and then we got to a match.
Well, first off, before we get to the match, we got a little backstage, Lexi's backstage with Paragon and a seemingly glitchy hologram.
Very conflicted hologram. His programming is not.
He's just a little off. He's not well. And Kyle is kind of not realizing this, that he is.
Somebody's got to hit the reset button. You know how you got to reboot. Where's IT? You got to reboot hologram.
I told you. It has to be Roddy or Kyle that are resetting him, because why is Kyle just kind of like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, and just going on and on. His promos, he was disappointed in Daniel about what happened this week joining Death Riders.
It's hologram. It's our hologram, but our hologram is currently being actively hacked.
He's being hacked.
So, you know, clearly his spyware and his virus are not. They're not good, right? So they're not holding up. Norton antivirus has failed, and the system is infiltrated. Okay.
He had the free subscription. He hadn't paid yet.
I don't know. It's not going well because you're glitching on TV. You're glitching on TV.
Did he hit some sites he wasn't supposed to? We should leave that one.
Okay.
Let's leave that one.
That's what they. And then it pisses me off every time they're like, "Why is he here? We're conglomerating." Shut up.
And then, but he said, he was like, really, okay, so his probably basically kind of ignored a glitchy hologram, and he was like, because they're gonna fight Death Riders with the newly minted Death Rider, Daniel Garcia, and he's disappointed, he hates it, all this stuff, and then he mentions Adam called him.
I don't hate that though. We'll come back to it.
Exactly,
Casey. We don't know what the browser history says, right? But either way, it's giving LimeWire in the 2000s when we were downloading music illegally, and you get that one, and it fucks the whole system up, and now you gotta explain to your parents the whole motherfucking computer again because we was downloading Who Let the Dogs Out. Okay, it's what it's giving.
Not Who Let the Dogs Out.
Buzzer, you already know Tony Khan don't want to run our money. You already know he does it. So
we're owed a lot of money. He's throwing a lot of money around in a lot of these matches, but none to us.
Another $500K tonight.
$1 million in the past week. Hello. Anyways, We'll
Don't
get to
piss me
that.
off. Yeah.
But Roddy gets a little upset because Kyle mentions that he called Adam. He got a little phone call from Adam Cole, baby. He said
Somebody
he
had to
called
talk
you.
to somebody.
He said he called you. And then Roddy goes on. He's mad. He's only mad at Daniel for making Kyle upset. Then he walks away, and then him and Hologram walk away.
Andrade being the hacker is stupid, son. I'm just gonna let you know.
So stupid.
That's ridiculous. We just found out that man is no longer in that company. Like, you are childish for that.
That would be so funny.
Almost confirmed. Almost.
If not him, some people.
Higher up people for
sure.
For sure. Yeah, Casey, you gotta chill. But all I'm gonna say is the people said, we'll get to this. The people said that, you know, what happens when you mess with a certain woman in a certain company, you know, you end up on the alumni page. So
well, you know,
good luck to that man.
Streets are saying wellness issues, so he got a little problem.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but and the funny, not funny, ironic.
Interesting.
The ironic thing would be is that if it is wellness issues, and I'm believing it's probably a lot of this, that's where y'all wanted Charlotte to be. That's where y'all tried to tear her down over the shit that happened in her marriage that she had nothing to do with. Calling her a failure and all of this other stuff. Y'all go check on your boy. BetterHelp.com. Get it together. Meanwhile, she's flourishing, looking as great as ever. Amazing. Doing what she needs to do, taking care of her mental health, as well as her physical health, having a great time with Mini Alexa. And this man's on the alumni page. So touch grass, because I want y'all to really remember the internet is a real place and it's also not a real place. So, like, I need y'all to do a little better. But, you know, no, absolutely not. You have not even been around, Eddie. I have not been promoting BetterHelp as a joke for the better part of 3 years now, 4 years now. It's not a joke. It's a joke, haha, but it's not a joke, haha. Yeah. Like, we really need y'all to invest in that thing. And that is coming from someone who Al can vouch that has personal relationships with some of these people and like know the personal spirals that they're going through. So like for real, wellness is not just not failing drug tests. It's not just what your physique looks like on TV. It's not just managing your injuries. It's also keeping your brain good. So do what y'all need to do. And that is across any show, any promotion, any company, any industry, not just wrestlers, everybody, even our watchers, the people that we love. Everybody is going through things. There was just an indie wrestler whose family had to find him because he had tweeted that he was done and he was about to take himself to the self-checkout aisle. Like, we have to really stop joking about some of that shit and like take it serious. And not us, because a lot of us do, and we're like advocates for that. Overall. But like overall, as a population of people, like take care of that brain, y'all. Please and thank you. Exactly. Yes, Zach, National Creamfield Donut Day, y'all. I think it could be. I think it could be because if we think about the masculinity, even with the women, that is required to flourish in the wrestling industry, you have to be able to push past so many things. If you're a woman, you got to be able to have a baby and come back. You got to be able to do this and that and the other. And it's like, even with the men, you have to look a certain way. You got to speak a certain way. You got to present a certain way. You have to sell yourself constantly, right? The best of yourself. But if you don't think you're the best of yourself, how does that work, right? And so I absolutely do think it's a little bit of the misogynistic or masculine or the like, I don't need therapy, I just need to work out, or I'll be fine, I can work through this. And it's like, therapy is not a bad word. Getting help does not make you any less of a man, woman, them, they, she, her, whatever. It makes you no less of anything. It makes you human. And it is okay to need and ask for help, y'all. And like, if you don't have a lot of people you can trust, go to somebody you can. But absolutely, I do think, and especially in the Black and brown community, because we can vouch for that, therapy is not something that people offer. It's not something that when you're going through something, think about it if you're Black and brown. When you grew up and you told your parents, oh, school is hard, deal with it. It was hard for me too.
What are you crying about?
I'll give you something to cry about. Or if you're religious at all, pray it away, go to church, whatever the case may be. So like, we're not necessarily brought up knowing that therapy is not only not bad, but necessary sometimes, right? Until either you get in a space where it's too late, or you get in a space where it's your only option. And so it's like, I definitely think it's a thing. You know what I mean? And exactly. And I will give a prime example of this. They were just bringing up all the AEW men talking about men's mental health. And they brought back Powerhouse Hobbs' interview about how he grew up, not believing that he could cry, and, it's weak and da-da-da-da-da. And there were men in the comments calling him a bitch. And it's like, meanwhile, your ass is unwashed and your wife fucking hates you because you have no emotional intelligence, bitch. Like, it's a downfall, right? And I love that, Eddie. And there's a lot of people that are now embracing that. But a lot of people are still scared of it for whatever reason. And I'm not saying to be greater than who you are in this moment. We are just saying it's okay to acknowledge that there are many ways to be better. And we don't have to villainize any of them, if that makes sense. Exactly, Casey. You don't need therapy. Just talk to me. I think these wrestling companies would benefit from having a mental health department just as hard as they do a medical department. Have staffed psychiatrists and psychologists and therapists that people can go through. Offer it. Because Naomi had to do a whole interview with her husband about how she wrestled with being excited about being pregnant and feeling like a complete fucking failure for letting her fans down. How many of our wrestlers, men and women, have come back from injuries and talked about how difficult it was just to get their brain back? You know what I mean? So like, I think they would benefit from it, but who are me? I'm just a girl on the internet that talks to my camera every Sunday.
We're just girls.
But anyway, continue. Yes.
No, I think you're right.
Hologram does need a hard reset and a new install on the software, because baby, he is being hacked actively. Okay.
I just wanted I wanted to circle back, but also like, I don't watch the other one, but I do have the internet, so I do see the clips. AJ just came back, and that was her whole promo, getting her mind right, because she wanted to out of here too.
Yeah,
and we could have not had AJ. Like,
see,
and that's why,
and that leads to adults who have no emotional intelligence, who don't know how to cope with things, who don't know how to take rejection and grow, or how to manage when things get too heavy. We have too many examples already of wrestlers that are not only no longer here, but who have destroyed their reputation because they didn't ask for help. I'm not going to say any names because I don't feel like I need to. I think y'all know where I'm going here.
We know.
There's quite a few, you know what I mean? But like, I just think it'll be better overall if people at least acknowledge it. I'm not telling everybody to go to therapy. I'm not going to sit here and say that therapy works for everybody. It does not. But it is a start, right? It is a start on a journey to being better. And your body can be immaculate. But if your brain is not, you will deteriorate from the inside. And we have very visible results of shit like that happening across so many different industries with acting, sports, music, blah, blah, blah. So just saying, guys, that's my soapbox for the week. I love you all, even if I don't fuck with you. I'm not a person that does not think that everybody is human and deserves the best in life. Now, I may not fuck with you, and you may die on the other side of a block, but that does not mean that I wish anything ill for you. So reach out, even if it's me, and you just DM me and be like, hey, can I just like see if maybe I should go to therapy? Absolutely, let's talk.
But yeah, no, I think AEW might be better, and I don't know if that's just their culture and people who they bring in.
Yeah.
But they're, like you said, Hobbs is open about his mental health. Eddie Kingston, Hangman, that's part of Hangman's gimmick,
but that's true.
It's him.
Even Bryan Danielson has talked about, like, so many people have. Samoa Joe has talked about it. You know, so many people have been open.
I think that's why those are bigger stars, because you're like, yep, you can be vulnerable. I'm relatable.
Yeah.
Like Hangman's like, my antidepressants don't work. I'm on antidepressants. Like, been there. Like
Anxious Millennial Cowboy is not just a great merch.
Okay?
Literally. It is some people's lived existence. Okay?
Literally.
You know what? Okay, Al, I'm going to pop this up.
Okay.
One word answer. We are not going into this. One word answer. Actually, I'll give you three. I was
going to say one word is hard.
3 words. 3 words.
So how do I put this into 3 words? Because there's so many things. So many feelings.
Casey.
True. That is.
Casey's my kid, truly. Casey is my kid, truly.
No, it's not unexpected. Disappointing. Concerning. I just honestly very concerned.
Get your money. That's my 3 words, because it is clearly nothing but a money.
It's just about money. I'm just worried when they get there.
And whoever had the fake pistol to Bianca's back and made her say all that bullshit on that motherfucking announcement, see me outside.
Yeah. And I know they just work there.
Yeah.
And people want to be like, you could leave, but can you sometimes?
I also do think that this is part of them moving to the point where they're going to price their fan base out of being able to attend their shows. And I hate that for them, but not my business. This is what y'all wanted. So.
Is the money worth it? We'll see.
For them, it's always going to be a yes.
We'll see.
And I hate to say that, but for them, it's going to be a yes. Absolutely.
I don't know. I think it's going to only last so long, but we'll see.
We shall see.
Everyone get home safe in 2 years. That's all.
Everyone get home safe. And girlies, start working on your gear now. Make it amazing. You guys have absolutely killed it since y'all were able to be released from the shackles of having to wear a t-shirt. So start working on your gear now, and
is it bad? I low-key just don't even want them to go.
Well, I was thinking about the amount of talent that's not going to be able to go because of the rules and laws and regulations in Saudi. You are limiting your talent base for your biggest show of the year. Anybody that's gay, lesbian, LGBTQIA, like my homegirl said, the lettuce, bacon, tomato, avocados, they're going to be, may or may not, especially depending on the state of America, next fucking year, because this shit is fucking... Anyway.
We're talking attraction.
Your felons can't go. It's like, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be like The Rock.
Be in Vegas, so, y'all go for it, because I'm not even going to Vegas. I did that. 0 out of 10 do not recommend. But go if you want to go. But
it's a real shame that I never got to go to WrestleMania, and I never will now. So
maybe it might come back around. But I really think when they took it from New Orleans, I think that was the beginning of the downfall. Honestly,
yeah, I would have went to New Orleans. I was ready to have a grand time.
I had a hotel booked.
I was ready. I said, sure, that sounds fun. Never been to New Orleans. Want to do some spooky shit. So let's go. Watch, yeah. But, hey,
Good luck to that company.
Tony's planning something for that week.
I heard my boys on Two Dope Marks say, shout out to them. I love you, B. I love you, Coach D. That we should get together, all the other companies and the indies, pick a city and do the same activities that we would have done at Mania stateside.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't hate that idea. If they want to go to New Orleans, whatever they want to do, just don't go back to Vegas. But you get GCW, you get it ain't Wale Mania now, but we'll talk about that. Those that care. You get even AEW, you get Impact, you get everybody.
Yeah, could they do TNA?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They're not going to take all of the talent. It's not like it's Rumble.
True.
They gotta pick and choose. So you know how TNA usually does that. I think everybody should get together, and I am on board with them. Pick a city. If y'all still want to go back to New Orleans, let's do it.
I think that would be great.
Run the weekend as if we would. And then they can get together and say, hey, if y'all want to do watch parties, we'll do watch parties. And throw a big ass watch party somewhere fly. And still let wrestling fans get to benefit from the outside shit on Mania. Because if you've ever been to WrestleMania weekend, the best part of WrestleMania is the shit going on around it.
That's all I want to go for.
These shows you get to see. It's the amazing parties and different like meet and greets and different shows and different panels and different all this kind of shit that you get to experience all in one place. So I'm with them. I support them. But yeah, good luck to them people. Back to AEW.
Yes. Here's what we want to talk about. This is our first match of the night.
Your birthday match. Wonderful.
It's my birthday. This is all I cared about, honestly, when Tony announced it. So great. Finally something good. In our first round eliminator match in the unified title thing that's happening. Win a tournament. The boys are fighting. Takesha versus
everybody is fighting at this point. Yeah.
Truly.
That was the theme of this show is anybody can get it because baby, so much shit happened last
so much. Everyone's getting paid. Love that for them. What a match. Amazing. Bowens looked great.
Yes.
Takesha always looked great. Almost made me forget Dom.
Callis oddly neutral on commentary.
He was like kind of low key. He was like, oh, I'm looking at Bowens. He would be good in the family. And I said, no, sir. But you're right.
Neutral.
Yeah. He might still be shook from when Brian was staring at him on commentary Wednesday.
I mean, I'd be shook too.
That was so funny.
He's a frightening little man.
When he jumped.
Yes, Casey, we know.
We know. But this is an amazing match.
It was really good.
So
I'm
good.
glad that they gave it some time. I'm glad that they let Bowens actually wrestle, actually come out and seem like a formidable opponent against our current G1 tournament winner. Because, I mean, Takeshita can make anybody look good, but you still got to show up. And Bowens absolutely showed up. So proud of him for that. I mean, we all knew who was going to win.
Clearly.
We knew who was going to win. But
because
it was still a great match.
We're going to get some tension. We'll talk about that in a second. But yes, Takesha obviously wins.
I almost put my Ooh Scissor Me Daddy shirt on. We will get to it.
Oh, man. We might have to bring it back. Oh, God.
Anyways, we asked for the trios titles. Aisha was still thinking about you, baby, because if we get them, we're going to send you your belt. Okay?
Come on, please. That's all I want. It would look so good. Then before we go to commercial, we see Toni Storm coming out for the next match. I'm
just gonna say this now. This entire next segment,
that's all I care about.
Fucking the ridiculousness that AEW is known for, done well.
Yes, top tier.
Because it wasn't even the wrestling. It was the fucking foolishness. I was locked in on the ladies, okay? The ladies were giving.
Yes. But before we get into this, we'll touch on this. We get another Mercedes Riho promo ahead of their match next week.
Yes.
Good promo. I'm
Yeah.
into it. I'm into this fight. It's cute. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be
Match
fun.
is gonna be great. Mercedes always does well with the Joshi girls, so. And it's
she
Riho.
spends a lot of time over there, so.
Mm-hmm. And it's Riho, and I love her. Can't wait. She looked very cute on Wednesday with her little leather jacket.
I promise we'll let you get that off, Casey.
We will. So we got that. Then we get our 5-on-5 fun 500K match again, Tony.
At giving everybody money but us is disgusting.
You gave the Bucks money before us? They deserve to stay poor. You pulled their government names out and you still gave them money? Matthew, Ron, John, and Nicholas Lee, you gave them money?
I actually enjoyed this one, though, because this one does have a lot more heavier on one side of the match than the other history. And I'm talking about the Harley and Stat side of the match. That side, because that promo that they cut in between with the...
Let's talk about that.
Baby, and everything deteriorated in front of our eyes. And we were standing there looking good. Everybody had their gear on. Hair was curled. Lip gloss was popping. And in 2.2 seconds... This shit that fell apart.
Yeah,
and
I like
shout out to Harley, because Harley be trying her motherfucking best, okay? She be trying to keep everybody on the straight and narrow. And it don't be working, okay?
She's trying. Everyone's worried about Chris. They don't trust her.
I actually like that he's giving the wrestlers an opportunity to get what would be a performance bonus. Yeah, because we don't see that in wrestling, right? That's not... Tony is the one that started these, money matches, these casino matches and things. There's other promotions that have done them, but doing them on the scale that Tony is doing them, to me, is also a little more appreciation for your talent. Like AR Fox winning that 50K deserved. You know what I mean?
Also, instead of just, it's a tag team, we're going to throw 5 girls out here, like there's a point to it.
Yeah, everybody gets
go 5 people. Yeah, exactly. Because it's sometimes everyone complains about a tag match and they're like, "What are we doing?" Now they have something that we're fighting.
Skyby and Penelope just won $100,000 each.
Hell yeah,
deserved.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like Julia Hart.
Yes.
Extra money because her husband ain't winning shit, so somebody got to win something in this motherfucker. She got to support her family. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just saying, like. Give him the back. Tony has the money there. The money is there. Mm-hmm. I love seeing it because it also gives these wrestlers a little more like, oh, we got money involved. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everybody does a little more for money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, like, I'm step up.
Yeah, no, Casey, they're actually getting the money. Like they're actually getting the bonus for sure. Now that's getting taxed heavily, but they get the money.
Listen, you can give me the money, Coney. You can already tax it. I'm a California. Taxes are high. I will take
for
it.
$100,000.
No,
we're not.
5.
You know what? I'm gonna say an even 20 for the both of us. 10 and 10.
Sure, 10 and 10 for all
That's
the years.
Nothing. You just gave away $1 million in 2 weeks.
Truly.
$20,000 isn't even going to. And we won't even ask you no more. Because, see, you owe us this money. It's a lot of y'all over there that know y'all owe us this money. Just pay.
Yeah. People got real quiet when we mentioned things that we have said that have come out.
Your people, Anthony. Because we said it to them directly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anywho's, yeah, but that promo before, I liked it because we already saw Willow being like, Harley, you can't trust Chris. So now I like that it's in the other girls in the locker room and they're not just going to be like, yeah, sure, we'll just tag with her. Like, they're like, what is this Death Riders business? Why are you bringing this man around here? We don't trust you. And she gets real big mad. She doesn't want to hear it.
But Willow's not wrong. She's never been wrong. She is the person that was besties with this lady.
She knows.
She knows.
Yeah. But yeah, Harley tries to get a huddle. They all leave. Poor Harley. I'm Harley. I'm just want everyone to get along.
You are Harley. I'm Anna J.
You are.
I'm just standing there looking cute, minding my business. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? What's happening?
With the great ass.
Baby, speaking of great ass, Toni Storm never fucking changed. You on commentary, the way me and Al were texting each other during this match with Toni Storm quotes, ma'am, the first time that she sent me completely out of my body is when that new trio walked out. And they said something about Wheeler Yuta, and she said, I have never seen that man before in my life.
I want that to replace the Mariah Carey, I don't know her.
Yes. Or the Kiki Palmer.
Yeah, those are the three now.
Because I have never seen a man in my life.
And then I had to rewind it. Because I wanted to hear it again.
And then what did she say about Anna J's ass? Her posterior. Her behind.
You text me at the same time she was talking about Anna. You just text me disrespectfully. As Toni was.
Because I don't care what y'all say. Run it back. Anna J's ass was assing in that match. Girl, I love you. I told you this to your face. Okay? Do the things, girl. Because you look good. Okay? The fat ass thing was a joke for a little bit.
No, but it's not.
But now.
It's not.
Okay.
Listen. You, Toni Storm, Jack Perry, fight for Anna J.
I'm not fighting him. I'm hitting him with a dent. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Don't. No weapons.
That's our Tony Monroe, baby. So
just
we'll get to the match was fine. Of
course,
we expected everybody to do what they did, and they wrestled. The Triangle Madness gets the win. My girl Anna J takes the pin. Whatever. It's what happens after this match.
Hold on. Can I just say another favorite of my Toni quotes?
Yes, please.
Because you know what I text you when she said a Harley Cameron is like Jim Henson with tits.
With tits. Jim Henson with tits. Toni, and every time they would talk to Toni about the women, like 3 of the 4 women in the 4-way being in the match, Toni would just say, "Come and get me. Put me out of my misery."
Well, she
I said,
also,
"Bitch, I'm tired. Somebody beat me already."
She said, "Jamie, who would want to wear vintage clothing?"
So we get to the match. Andrea takes the pin. The Spider gets the win.
Yeah, she did.
And at that point, when you hear the ding, 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 all of the fake friendship disintegrates. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody is fighting. All of the girls are fighting now.
Yeah.
Now Jamie Hayter and Chris have not turned on each other yet. They're still fighting.
No, they're fine.
Toni decides now it's time for me to put my microphone down. Stands up and yells, bitches.
She actually, before that, she did that. Because
did.
Queen Almanata and Mina came out.
Okay,
before this, they come out with the cooler.
And spatulas.
Toni says,
and Mina starts hitting my wife. My beautiful wife. She starts hitting people upside the head with coolers. Queen Amanada is following behind people, spanking them with the fucking spatula as they are crawling across the floor. Toni takes her headset off, screams, "Brawl, bitches," and jumps off of the top of the fucking commentary table onto the group and just starts wailing on motherfuckers. Okay? Her in the motherfucking ring. She thought she was about to end Toni. Toni hits her with a Storm Zero. Motherfucking then we look up and we're not on teams no more because Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter have decided, bitch, let's get it popping right fucking now.
Hook it to my veins. This is what I want.
And I will tell you this, the connection in the middle of that ring that they did when their torsos popped each other, I know they knocked the air out of each other. Because they both came in for... I was like, and then we see them fighting up the motherfucking ramp. They still hitting people with spatulas. Everybody is crawling. What in the
Well,
you
it
know
leads
what?
us to our
Our
kickoff
0 hour.
show,
Yes,
zero
our
hour,
0 hour match. Yes.
hmm which is I don't know. It's gonna be some sort of backyard brawls. I don't
It's
whatever it's
everybody
called.
for themselves. And backyard brawl makes sense because Aminata had the grill
Yeah,
tools
yeah,
because
yeah,
those were the big spatulas. So I want to see a lawn chair. I want to see a kiddie pool. Somebody come
yeah.
out with a slip and slide. I need to see like a little, the T-ball, like bats. Bring a kickball.
I just
I
picture.
need to see um bags of ice. If
You
it's
know
a
what I just
tailgate
pictured?
brawl, I need inflatables.
Yeah, yeah,
Bring
yeah.
it all out.
I Why am I
All of it.
picturing Harley? Thank you. A Texas tornado tailgate brawl. Those are so many words. I'm picturing Harley with floaties and a little.
Wardlow tore his titty.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna, Casey, we saw Scorpio Sky today.
He
Hold on,
did.
please.
He
Hold
showed up.
on. Because I was in protest in Al's
She
text
was.
messages. Because y'all know when I don't see Hobbs, I got a problem. Because that's what I'm here for. But then we got a promo later and we'll get to that. But yes, it was absolutely amazing. And yes, I get a lot of people don't like the chaos of the multi-man matches. Me, myself, it is hard for me to get into when we're in person because you miss too much.
Yeah.
On TV, the camera angles work out a little better to where you can kind of keep up, right? But if this is what it takes to get my women on fucking TV, run it. Because it was still entertaining, right?
And
Like,
we're into it. We're into
yeah.
all of these women, and
It
there's
all
a
has
point
meaning.
to this.
We're not
Yeah.
fighting for no reason. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Like, it all has a point. Everybody in these matches got beef.
Megan and Harley, she broke her nose. Also, real quickly, Tony said that Megan and Penelope are her favorite mother-daughter tag team.
Mother-daughter tag team.
That was you're wrong with that one, Tony.
All right, girl. All right, girl.
I love her so much. Yeah. And it's fun. And we don't, we're not forgetting anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because people were worried that Jamie was back fighting with Tekla, and they're like, what about Queen Aminata? And it's like, no,
it
she's
absolutely should be the first ever women blood and guts match. And I will say this. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm an Indies girl. If you saw Queen Aminata's most recent not beating the lesbian allegations video that she did with Janae Kai, if y'all have never seen Janae Kai wrestle, I need y'all to go and check out a match from her.
Kick Demon.
Because she's, first of all, she's not called the Kick Demon for no reason. Okay? I have seen this woman, and this is no bullshit. I have a number of people, wrestlers and otherwise, that can vouch for me. Wrestle in an airport hangar in the month of February in the state of Texas with no fucking heat. Okay? We could see our breath in the venue. Barefoot kicking the fuck out of everybody. Okay? Ain't no way. My toes would have fell off first kick. Okay? They would have been rolling across the mat. We were drinking whiskey to stay warm, not because it was a party, bitch. We was cold. Okay? That woman, if they can figure out how to work her in for this first blood and guts match,
ooh,
just saying. Agreed.
Well, she's been on the road with them, so
fucking phenomenal. Okay, but
blood
anyway,
and guts.
Blood and guts.
Give me what I want.
Y'all know I don't like blood and guts matches, but for the girlies,
I mean, Tony and Sky did the thing on Wednesday.
I mean, she stapled her vagina. She
stapled all of the bits, and I said, "No, ma'am,
baby, you hear me, Casey? The text." I was fighting for my goddamn life. I had so many damn layers on, drinking. I don't even like whiskey, and I'm drinking whiskey because it was that motherfucking cold in that airport hangar with no insulation in. Okay, but I like where this is going. We should absolutely have a blood and guts. I want it to happen, and we have some of the right women to do it at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, Sky, when she
She,
stapled her vagina, I was like, we are
we
in a
were
place. We're
barely
in a
even
place.
into this match, and there was already vagina stapling.
Yeah, we're in a place. I don't know what y'all want me to say. It's
And
crazy.
little chesty strip. No, no.
Leave the nipples. Leave the nips.
Mm-mm.
Nips alone.
No. Booties are no. No. I know
Are the
you
nips
both of
worse
them have
than
a lot of
fingies?
as a lady, I think the vagina was worse.
But it was the front of it.
It was the front. It was yeah. It's either way, I don't know. All of it was bad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, who could
Okay.
I
Okay.
had a great time watching it. I love them. But woo, they're insane. And I mean that in the best way.
Yeah, that.
Because I want to see Sky be in Blood and Guts. She would go crazy. With Penelope?
I think that we will not see Aminata in the Blood and Guts. And I'm okay with that.
It's fine.
I'm fine with her being, like on the side or whatever. I think her style is hardcore, but not necessarily Blood and Guts in the way that AEW does it.
Yeah. TJ,
You know what I'm
obviously.
saying? TJ, I don't even
Tony.
see Anna there.
Really?
Only because she too fine for all that. Listen.
She crazy.
Give me
You a Willow?
Willow,
Okay.
of course, because we didn't already seen Willow and Stat do these things.
Obviously, yes.
So give me Willow and Stat. Give me Tay Mello on that side.
Tony. Are we leading with Tony?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Tony's neutral. She could really be on either side.
She could.
Because
hey, she's spacey.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
She's not going to be in the scene with Triangle of Madness.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Blood and Guts, no. Hardcore, yes. Because, okay, we can go back to the matches she had with Kiara Hogan. That street fight, baby, they was on each other's ass.
Yeah.
But y'all have to remember, Blood and Guts takes it a lot further than a hardcore match does.
Yeah. And we've seen some things.
Even hardcore girlies and men talk about how Blood and Guts matches are beyond that.
How many injuries have we gotten?
I mean, there are some people that are made for it, and there are some people that are, even though they're hardcore, I still can't see in a Blood and Guts match specifically, because that is for the sickos.
It's truly.
I'm a hardcore girl all day long. I'm not a sicko.
Sicko.
She's the sicko. My little sister
learned something new.
She's a sicko. Me, myself, and I.
Listen, that deathmatch changed her.
Oh, baby, she was into it.
You were like, it's gonna be a lot. Here we go, and she's like, oh, okay. No, she changed. Woo! She was a change woman. You thought I was gonna be the crazy one. I mean, I was. But...
I'm sitting in between the two of them, like.
So sorry.
But anyway, we will get to Blood and Guts match, but this segment was great. Highlight of the show for me.
Honestly, could have turned the show off after this.
Tried to turn the show off after this,
to.
But y'all need the entire recap, so I watched. I completed it.
You know, like that one time when like the feed went out and we didn't see the rest of the show? Like, if this would have happened tonight, I would have been like, okay.
I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have been fine. We get a Max Caster Open challenge. Big Bill comes out and beats him.
Best thing about this segment was BK. Thank you.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, babe. I posted him.
You did.
Kiki did too. My baby.
She did. I loved it. I was like, I know those pictures were. Yeah, Big Bill beats him in like 3.5 minutes, 3:50. I don't remember what the time was.
Yeah. Quick.
But he calls out.
Talk shit about Eddie Kingston the whole match. You're beating this man up to talking to the camera about Eddie Kingston. How this man lives rent free.
Truly.
In a penthouse apartment in the 7-foot Big Bill's head. Because
again, what are these men thinking? Because you're at home with Lexi Nair, the beautiful Lexi, and you're thinking about Eddie Kingston?
Eddie Kingston that's who's rent free in your head?
Eddie Kingston's not thinking about you. Please.
Who are me?
But he calls him out. He says, all right, Toronto, let's go. Which, like, we expected. But, like, it's official. There's a graphic. Can't wait.
I told y'all this wouldn't be on September to Remember.
No, you guys thought no.
He deserves a return, and we're about to get it. And that Toronto, Ontario, Canada is going to lose their shit when Uncle Eddie, with a fresh cigarette from the bodega behind his ear, comes from behind that motherfucking curtain.
Also, like, I don't understand why Bill wants to smoke, because Eddie is crazy. Go back to Blood and Guts. We're talking about anarchy in the arena. He's about to light people on fire. So you want to fight Eddie Kingston?
We're not going to talk about the sparklers.
No, not that one. I'm talking about it when he carried out the gas. That I was there, not for the exploding barbed wire death match.
Thank you, Boza. I can always... the reason why I love y'all so much is that we always get our flowers from y'all. Y'all will tell us that we were right. And we really appreciate that, because I be knowing what I be talking about. Yeah. And so I really love that y'all be like, even when y'all tweeted, y'all be like, damn, Meek was right. I be trying to tell y'all.
Listen,
I know something. Y'all can hire me if you want to.
Remember the Megan Bang promo that everyone tweeted you?
I know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not just pretty.
No.
I enjoy this thing.
Yeah.
And I got a tech partner that has wonderful insight as well.
You literally said you were in an airport hangar with no heat. Watching wrestling.
For wrestling. This mug, the diva, was freezing. Freezing. Not even freezing. Freezing. Okay?
Do you know how many small, un-air-conditioned venues I've been into in the middle of summer in California, 100 degrees, and watched
Baby,
some
I
wrestling?
live in Texas. MPX ain't have air until the fucking match that Athena did with the women. That is the first time they've had air conditioning in that building in the last 5 years.
Tony helped her. She said, we're getting air. And he said, okay.
No, Buzzer, it's okay. Like, but I just know that the way that Eddie left, and who Eddie is to both sides of this company, both Ring of Honor and AEW, it was like bringing, and I'm not comparing him to Brock Lesnar in a way of like wrestling, but it's like bringing Brock back on a regular, like on a Saturday night main event. Like,
John Cena.
He deserves that. He deserves that fanfare when he comes. He absolutely deserves that when he comes back. He has so much unfinished business. I'm hoping that we can see the end of the Death Riders with this, because
it has to be that nail in the coffin.
Him and Cesaro, him and Claudio Casanova, they got big beef.
Oh God, they hate each other.
That was a dinosaur bone that we had to leave on the grill for 2 years, and it still ain't done, baby. We are waiting on the finished product of that. Eddie Kingston is exactly who the fuck he thinks he is. Whether you like him or not, he is who you think he is. And so he deserves that. You know what I mean? So, just saying.
It's perfect timing. We're down like 3 people.
I'm trying to go. I am trying to go. I'm trying to go.
You're going to go.
I don't know. Y'all know I don't sit anything but front row in my indies, and I think she might be sold out yet. So if y'all want me to go and cover it, y'all can donate, because I'll go. It's right up the road. It's like 15 minutes for me. So
I saw the flyer.
If y'all want me to go and cover it, I should see if I can apply for media.
You should.
I'm going
Check it out.
It would be like, I've already done media with Athena. She knows me. I've interviewed her multiple times. Like, can I come and do some? So let me. I'm look at it.
At some point, I'm gonna come visit you again for one of these Athena shows.
Yes, or even an indie show. So my favorite indie that Cody Rhodes and Maya World and all these people that y'all love came through. Shane Taylor, BK, Keith Lee, is having our Setting the Bar anniversary show on October 10th. And if I just named off some of the people that are going to be at this show, me and my little sister just bought our tickets. Like Myron and Killer Kelly are going to be there. One named Manders is going to be there.
Love Manders.
Jake Cartwheel is there. Maya World is there. Like there's so many people that are going to be there. We're just like, fuck it, we're going to go. We're there. We're in it.
I'm gonna come visit you, and we'll make it a weekend where there's a show, and then
there's multiple shows, that we can go to for sure. Because MLW did a residency out here in Gillies too.
Listen, I should have.
Their champion scares the fuck out of me. The one that just won, Kruger or whatever.
Oh, I was thinking because I'm a Matthew Justice girl.
Yes. But no, my infantry boys were posting, celebrating because he just won, and they were like, "Oh my God, he's our friend. We love him so much." And I just took the picture, and I was like, "That is frightening."
No,
he is frightening. Okay,
we'll go. They'll be at some point. Maybe not this year, but sometime.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'll be back.
Anyway, we'll get to the death.
So after Bill calls out Uncle Eddie, we're backstage. Bowens is backstage because Jerry Lynn wants to talk to him. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, he's still big mad about the situation. Max walks past him because he just got his ass beat. Then Bowens just beats him up, just beats his ass because why not?
He's at his breaking point.
He is. He's not, again, mental health matters. He's not well. So he brings him in the ring. We're fighting. We're brawling. And Jerry Lynn comes out and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then for some reason, Blake Christian and Lee Johnson come out. And I'm not calling them Swirl because that's a stupid name. I hate that that's what they're called. They come out. And Blake is like, "Jerry, what are you doing? You should be not even worried about them. You should be not trying to be daddy ass 2.0. You should be working with a young team like us." Then they want to fight Jerry Lynn. And I texted you, "Why is Jerry Lynn shirtless on my television on a Saturday in 2025?
And what did I respond to you and say?
He said he looked like a Heinz ketchup bottle.
Same color. Also, let's make a quick callback to something I said earlier. Go ahead. This is why Julia Hart has to work so hard and win matches. Because that's her significant other next to the vanilla baby doing fucking nothing. Somebody got to win the bread in the house.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Continue.
They fight. They're beating him down. And then Bowens is outside the ring. And he's like, "I got to go help him." So then he gets in the ring. He fights him off. And they're not friends, but they're friends. And Jerry raises their hand. And I don't want the Acclaimed back. What do we do? What is this?
I think that it's not. Well, hold on. Let me give my son.
Okay, go ahead. He's his moment.
So Bowens has this major split from Caster. Starts a solo act. Still not over Caster. Beats his ass whenever he saves him, and we're ultimately getting them paired back again. I don't think this should actually lead to them teaming again, because if we're going to be honest, we have some amazing tag teams coming up in AEW. Mm-hmm. I think that it needs to lead to a amicable breakup, because the breakup was not amicable at first, and I think that is what's leading to both of their downfall, character-wise, not in real life. This character-wise, right? Max Caster is trying to prove that that Bowens is not the only reason that they won, because when they broke up, what did everybody say? Free Bowens. Bowens is the better wrestler. Bowens is the reason why y'all are where y'all are. I still die on that motherfucking hill. Okay. And Bowens is hearing, "You're not good enough to be by yourself. Max was your mouthpiece. Daddy ass is the reason why you were great. You're gay. We're never going to give you what you're supposed to have." So I think the better ending to the storyline would be the amicable breakup.
Right.
Dap each other up. Even if it got to be one last match where y'all can see we really don't hate each other. It's just time to be apart. Do your last match. Dap it up. Split ways and actually have singles runs, not feeling like you have something to prove to anybody. Because neither one of you do. No. If we're going to be honest, the Acclaimed is etched in the AEW history as one of the greatest tag teams.
Absolutely.
It just is what it is. And so you kind of got to remind them of that, and then let them split and go where they're going to go. Because there is no world where I think the Acclaim getting back together is going to be beneficial for AEW or Bowens or Caster.
Yeah.
It is. It's very lazy writing. It's a very lazy storyline. And it's not going to get over the way that the people are going to want it to get over when you got free teams like Skyflight, you got freaking Hurt Syndicate, you got Brodito, which we don't know how long they're going to fucking last, but it doesn't matter. You got FTR still actively wrestling. You just reunited Christian and Adam Copeland. You cannot throw the Acclaimed back into that. We're seeing it right now with the Bang Bang Gang trying to fight to get back together, right? Mm-hmm. It's cool because they never really broke up.
Yeah, it's a little different though. Yeah.
But they're riding Bullet Club coattails because they're trying to integrate a Bullet Club member into what they're doing. I don't think it's going to, and this is not me being funny, I don't think it's going to be beneficial if they go that route. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. I'm just a girl.
You're just a girl. Yeah.
I mean, and I tell y'all this all the time. And this has been my criticism since the beginning. And I love these people, and these people know that I love them. Okay? It is hard to survive in AEW as a singles act. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the way that they have built the success structure of AEW is that if you are not in the main title picture, and I mean the men's world heavyweight title, you have to be affiliated with someone in some way in order to gain traction. I started back in the long, long time ago days in the Shadow Realm, calling them all faction wrestling, all everybody wrestling. Yeah. Because from the beginning, you got to be attached to somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And so, and even if you do, but see, Boza, even if you come from the other place,
Death Riders,
they had to put them together. Athena did not pop on her own until she went to Ring of Honor.
Got minions.
Jade had the baddies. And she's a reverse, right? But Jade had to have the baddies. Bryan Danielson was in the Death Riders. Like, yeah. Cope had people. Christian Cage had the patriarchy. And yes,
well, he also had Jungle Boy too. Yeah, like he's always had somebody.
Like, the factions are great. And I love that AEW is able to bring back fractions because we don't get a lot of them in the other place, right? And fractions are a very kind of old school wrestling thing. And I hate to say it, but it is. You know, those of us that know, we know. But even Swerve at one point had to be affiliated with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And so, like we're seeing it now. Why are Hobbs, Shibata, and Samoa Joe have to be a trios in order for them to pop?
Even those three men also still fighting other people's fights.
Those three men individually. Mm-hmm. Samoa fucking Joe? Right? So it's like, it's hard. And Bowens wants to be an independent, and he should be.
Yeah.
But when you're still taking factions and letting them take singles titles, it is hard for a single to go up against a faction that you know is going to be involved in helping their member keep that title, a la Kyle. You have to beat the family to beat Kyle. Death Riders, you have to beat the Death Riders to beat whoever you're fighting. You know what I mean? And so it does it a disservice when you are a singles people and you are not a Darby who doesn't give a fuck, but he was still with Sting for a long time.
That was a side quest.
It was, but it was required for him to get over on some of that stuff.
Like
MJF had to link with the Hurt Syndicate.
And
well, even before
that, he had Wardlow. He had he was with FTR. Like,
so it's like it's hard. It's difficult, and I think that's a drawback of AEW, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, that's what it was. Ace Austin. I was like, they were going for somebody to try to get them with the Bullet Club connection.
Yeah.
Ace is a phenomenal wrestler.
Well,
he does
look
not
what happened.
Be in a group right now.
And I love them, and I love them as a tag team. But look what happened with Jet Speed.
Two of the greatest fucking indies wrestlers.
And it works. I'm not saying it's not working.
And it works, but like Kevin Knight was in Japan kicking ass. Speedball was beating everybody ass from Japan to TNA.
Yeah.
And now they're in a tag team.
Yeah. That's the only thing. You have to have a friend.
I'm just a girl. You have to have
in AEW. Unless you're like in the women's division where like now we're getting friendship, but like it wasn't always.
But even barely, because we're still having these matches where like Tony is just now, honestly, with Luther being gone and everything, just now by herself. Megan Bain got Penelope. Stat, she ain't been by herself.
But this is a recently,
exactly.
This is a recent this year now.
Back, but she came back saving bitches.
Yeah. Because Mercedes is on her own.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes would benefit from a faction though.
On the fence about that.
Understand.
On the fence about that because with the way she acts, who's going to be under her?
I thought it was going to be the Renegades.
I mean, it's still not too late. The Renegades, one of our girls will be on September to Remember. So it's still not too late. They went and found her, dusted her off, told her to come wrestle.
That's what I thought was going on. So, but Bowens, and I also think Bowens was lost in like what exactly the 5-tool player gimmick is. What is this? Like he's kind of a little like sports, but not. It's a little bit. We don't know who it is yet. And that made it hard, and he's working on it. But also we maybe expect too much too soon. Of like we can't just let him figure it out and like. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like I don't want to see him fail.
I was going to say Camille was with her for a while, so Mercedes wasn't even by herself.
Exactly.
I don't know, guys.
I don't know, but I don't want the Acclaim back together.
No, I don't think it's. No. I don't think it's necessary.
No, but like you said, I want them to just be like, "Goodbye, we move on."
And do we even consider Max being over? Because I feel like it's glorified mid-card and he's jobbing to anybody who has a vendetta against anybody else.
They
come out to beat Max to use his 5 minutes to talk shit about somebody else that they actually want to fight.
Well, people were doing the chant.
Yeah, but people just like to feel unified.
They were chanting when Bowens was beating them.
They just like to belong. They don't actually like him. They just want to talk together.
Offbeat claps.
Okay, that's all. They just want to be a part of something. They just want to feel something.
I guess
I actually like that man. He's not over in a lot of people's eyes. He's literally a glorified jobber to a lot of people. I'm sorry. Talent enhancement.
Anyways, that happened. That was a fever dream of a segment. Then we
Shout
get
out to
Mystico.
BK.
Shout out to BK.
Happy birthday.
Mystico is backstage with Lexi talking
Hold on.
about
Exactly, son. Exactly. Thank you. That's my kid.
That's fun.
You wouldn't do the wave.
I would do the wave. I would never clap for that man, okay? I had to stop myself from getting that man's face when I was ringside and he came out. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Mystico's backstage with Lexi. She mentions the match Mystico has with MJF this week at CMLL. If he loses his mask. MJF comes up with, why is John Cruz dressed like Abraham Lincoln?
That top hat was fucking ridiculous.
Why? Why?
I hate it here.
He says he's gonna take his mask for the betterment of wrestling. John Cruz says some stuff in Spanish. We walk away. What? All of it was a get more fever dream. Because why? We're gonna get the belt off of MJF this week. He can go right into the sunset. Like we said, give him time off. Make your films. Hang out with your wife. Stay away from us.
Let me tell you something. This gimmick.
No. No.
I'm gonna just say. Trying to think of.
The timing, not
I'm
great.
finding it. I'm finding it. Timing terrible.
Awful.
Timing terrible. Can't even. No. Cringe. Super cringe.
Mm-mm.
Big nope. That's it.
Yeah.
That should have never been put on fucking MJF in the first place. Because he's done nothing for that belt or the company.
Yeah.
There were plenty of Ring of Honor people that could have fought for that belt that would have actually done something to it. There's other mid-card people at AEW that would have been better suited for that belt. You gave it to him as a consolation prize because he couldn't beat Hangman. And it doesn't even give what Dominic Mysterio being a double title holder in AAA gives. Because no one gives a fuck.
I forgot he had the belt, honestly, and I saw him. I'm like, what belt is that? And that's not good.
Please.
Or that pool again at the Jack Stadium. Santana and Ortiz. That was a good time. Anyway, yeah, that promo that could have been email.
I felt like he felt when he was laying on that concrete after. Y'all just wasted my time.
Could have been anything else.
Moving on.
FTR versus Adam Priest, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington. FTR win. Okay.
Anyway,
that happened. Here we go. We saw Skyflight in a promo for this tag tournament. What are we calling it? Whatever. All the tag teams be fighting.
I don't even care what the fuck you call it. Scorpio Sky was standing right there, looking like he needs to be next to me. I don't know. Shout out to that man. Okay? Shout out to Scorpio Sky. He ain't in the match. Neither here nor there. Shout out to Scorpio Sky.
Well, Top Flight is gonna fight Don Callis family. Yes, there are 3 qualifiers. That's one. Bang Bang Gang is going to fight the Young Bucks. And Luchasaurus, Killswitch, whatever you want to call him, and my boy Kip. Who are they fighting?
Jet Speed.
Jet Speed, thank you.
Each other is actually the right
name. Truly each other. I think that's why I got distracted.
Kip's whole promo was telling a person 2 times his size to stay out of his way. Sir, that is a monster.
Kip
came here from Jurassic Park. He did not come here from up the road He came from Jurassic, the Tyrannosaurus Rex enclosure is where he escaped from to wrestle at AEW.
I think
And
it's
you
actually the
tell
La
him to
Brea
stay
Tar
out of your
Pit.
way, sir? He gonna eat you. And then we gotta try to console his wife. Stop messing with that monster. Sorry, pissing me off.
It's true. Yeah,
Yes.
that team's
Fighting
gonna fall apart.
champions, Brodito.
In a ladder match. But also, speaking of Brodito, did you see them at CMLL?
Fucking amazing. I love them.
The entrance with the masks. Brodito mask.
love them.
Brodito mask for everybody. I want one.
I want one.
Brody was a little vibing. Ah,
I love this tag team. I don't know how sustainable this tag team is.
No.
I know that eventually they will be dethroned by somebody, but this is one of the most enjoyable pairings that AEW has done.
It shouldn't work. Unlikely Animal Friends. They're just having a good time. And they
say unlikely Animal Friends?
Yes.
I mean, I just think that it's one of those things where it's like, we got it for whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were curious because yes, Bandito's great with anybody, and yes, you know, Brody is great with anybody, right?
Yeah.
We had Spooky Brody, we had Flippy Dippy Bandito, and we were like, oh, how are we gonna do this, right? Put them together, and the first time that Brodito came out, before they even had a name, and Bandito had his mask on, and Brody went and got the motherfucking shiesty mask. I knew.
Because they're friends.
I knew that this was going to be something great. Even if it's a flash in a bucket, even if they lose it all out, which I don't, they might, because I feel like FTR is going to figure out how to get into this shit or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. They're might
not in this.
For now.
FTR is fighting CNC.
Oh yeah, they are fighting CNC.
Yeah, they're
fighting the Music Factory.
Yeah.
We got.
That's why I'm leaning towards the Bucks. They just got money back.
But see, I don't like that. Though. Okay, so the only thing is about Brodito dropping is that the teams that are involved, I don't see benefiting the tag division outside of Jet Speed. So like we've had Top Flight as champions. We know what that gives. Now it may be different now because we got Skyflight, we got Scorpio, they got a little guidance, right? They got Christopher Daniels, but we know what that looks like, and we don't want to see the return of Crew to come for them, right? The Bucks, been there, done that. I'm not trying to be funny. We know what that gives, right? If the family wins them, they're gonna be hostage.
Yeah.
We have to, again, didn't I just say we have to defeat the family to lose those titles? Which means we got to do a come to Jesus, reunite, do all this other bullshit in order to get the fucking titles from them. They're gonna be hostage, I hate to say it, like Hurt Syndicate had them, right? Because when Hurt Syndicate had them, it took interference to lose them. So
that's how we got here.
That's how we got Brodito. So if we don't retain or drop to Jet Speed, we're going back to the tag titles being held hostage. Because the Bucks are not going to lose them.
No.
Not quickly.
I don't love that idea. I love the Bucks, but I'm mad that they got money. But also they were brawling with Brodito after.
I'm mad that they got money because Hobbs could have used $100,000.
He could. He got kids.
Uncle Joey. The other side was more deserving of that money. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. Listen, I know Uncle Joey rich, but he could use some more.
He's one of the people that I never have a problem with having some more money.
Yeah, he deserves all the money in the world. Good job.
Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to disparage them, and I'm not saying that their other tag teams are not good. We
Yeah,
know
no.
Top Flight is an amazing fucking tag team.
I would like to
they've
see
been
Top Flight.
working. They've been working their ass off for a long time. And those
I would,
babies
yeah,
are a
love.
little chaotic.
Little emotional. A little much. They're young. They're young. They're having a great
The
time.
wonderful kids,
They're
right?
having a great time in life.
A better time than me, goddammit. The Bucks are who they are, right?
The Bucks
The family
is a mess.
They got infighting, as we will talk about shortly. But yeah.
That's a mess.
I don't know. We'll see what happens next weekend.
I would love if it was like Bang Bang Gang in this match, or the Top Flight in this match, because I think that would be cute and fun. But I mean, it's not gonna happen. But yeah,
the only tag team that's gonna look viable is the family.
yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is because Top Flight is too flippy dippy. They can't contend with Brody.
No, I know.
Right?
I would like it.
Jet Speed, very flippy dippy. Kevin Knight is a little more solid. Still cannot contend with the Brody of it all. Brody is the equalizer,
brick wall,
right? And so it's like you have to have the same kind of big man, little man that can kind of make it even.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where Josh and Hechiseto can even it out. Because Bandito can out flippy dippy
everybody.
We've seen him flippy dip 6 other people and beat their ass. We've also seen Bandito withstand Hechiseto and Takeshita. So we're not even talking about the Brody of the tag team.
Yeah,
Brody,
now he has Brody
is not a brick wall. That motherfucker is a super train. He's a fucking tank. He's the goddamn space shuttle. He is. It's ridiculous.
Insane. Insane. Yeah. But it's a ladder match, so no one's eating a pin.
Yeah. Right. But it's a lot of
so I feel better about truly. I feel better about Jetson being in that match.
And I don't want Top Flight in that match because the ladder is how we lost Top Flight last time.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's.
I'm just a little nervous about that. I'm nervous about it. And ladder is also how we lost Kill Switch. It was a ladder match where he ripped his shoulder outside.
Yeah, and there's definitely too much infighting with that situation because Kip.
For it to make it far enough.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Nick to come back because now Kip's gonna take orders from the child.
Because the mama ain't doing shit. She need to get a switch and start beating ass, but apparently she don't.
What are we doing?
You don't believe corporal punishment. She's gentle parenting, and that's not working for her.
She is gentle parenting. She's looking hot.
I would not take that. Hell no. No.
What?
Anyway, let's move along.
My God, that was upsetting. No disrespect to those men, but no. Okada versus Michael Oku in a unified title match. Okada won, obviously. Great match. Killed it. Oku's cool. Love to see it. Congratulations. Here's what happened.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Somebody call that lady. And tell her that the outfits are not giving.
Like you see the vision, but it's the execution.
Poor. City trends.
They are running on a small budget, and
that's a bullshit ass lie. Michael Oku been kicking people asses in the goddamn UK forever. It's some money there. I know her goddamn name. I know. I had a conversation with her while she was drunk as hell, running across the motherfucking hotel and all out. We was in.
We were in. She was out, but we were in.
Stockings. I her name. Somebody call that lady. Help her. It's bad enough she got to watch her husband die every time he want to have a match because he want to do some kind of stunt that looks like he ain't going to get up from. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You know, some people just like what they like. I guess. Congratulations to him. It's Okuya-san, though, isn't he? Or close to it?
Close to it. I don't think he has a graphic yet.
He's getting there. He sang at karaoke. That means he's there.
He did sing at karaoke.
They did. Please, Please, Please. They did Sabrina Carpenter.
Mm-hmm. That happened.
That did happen. After Okada wins, here's where the real drama happens. Okada wins. Don Callis on commentary. He was like, "Hey, we just up our game if it's family." Like he was saying this on commentary with Takeshita.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what happens? We're just doubling it up. You know, we're evening our odds to win. Takeshita comes out, points at Okada. We are planting the seeds. It's gonna happen. Takeshi's gonna finally break free.
Takeshi's gonna be the one to take him down. He's
Absolutely.
the only one. He's the one that has to.
Yeah.
All of these other fights are cute, and we love everybody else in the tournament, but we all know it's gonna be Takeshi Okada.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that implosion is going to be the end of the family.
Absolutely. It has to be. Takeshi will finally be free. Okada doesn't even need to be there, but sure.
Right.
Looked great. The people were behind him. Can't wait. He looks so good with that unified title.
He's gonna look amazing.
It's gonna look great. And then is it next month that he goes for his New Japan title match?
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it. This is gonna be.
I'm excited for that. I'm actually excited for that.
We got a promo for that too. Loved. That's gonna be fun.
Mr. Mercedes Moné.
Yes. Love that for them. Yeah, I'm excited for this Takeshi because Okada's gonna pass the torch to Takeshi.
Has to.
It's essentially what this is. Takeshi's now the greatest tournament performer. No longer you, Okada. Sorry about it. Still love you. You're still the best of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Your aura is still there. I don't care.
Right.
Fight me. Yeah. And our main event. Death Riders. Paragon. Kyle and Roddy. With our newly minted Death Rider, Daniel Garcia.
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be very honest about it.
Go ahead.
I enjoyed Daniel's entrance with the Death Riders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like how he's leaning into it. I think that it's, of course, a bait and switch, but I heavily enjoyed Daniel getting the Death Riders experience one-on-one.
I still like the way they film this.
I also think somebody doesn't work for that company anymore, but we'll have that conversation off the air.
Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, so is Red Death back?
Not quite, but getting there.
Getting there. Oh, he's using Garcia.
I think they're using each other.
I
think they're using each other because I think while Mox is they're both playing chess, right? So I think that Mox is using Garcia, like you said. He's scared of Darby.
Absolutely.
But Daniel is setting up the Death Riders to implode from the inside.
I would hope so.
He's going to be the inside man, and Chris may be the inside woman, and they are going to make them eat. They're going to make the lions eat their face and implode the Death Riders for good.
Yeah, because you're right. Because like the comment, the turn was very quick, very. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that happened. We didn't get a dramatic reveal.
No, it's giving very much means to an end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. No, who are me?
Yeah.
Just a girl.
halfway through this match, I did realize that Roddy and Marina were in this match, and I was like, they're married. It's like, I forgot. Like,
are they?
Yeah, they're married. They got a baby.
Choices were made, I guess.
Listen,
No, I just don't like
said,
that lady. I just don't like that lady.
You said everyone deserves love.
I said choices were made.
You didn't say by whom.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I totally forgot because she was messing with Kyle, and I was like, did she mess with Roddy?
Kind of sticky.
Yeah, because now Roddy's gonna face Mox on Wednesday. And I know we don't address it, and we don't need to address them being married. But it's just funny to me.
I'm entertained.
Yeah, this match was cool. It was fine. Yeah, the Daniel Garcia switcheroo of it all. It was very quick, very interesting. I do hope he is the inside man. Mm-hmm. I hope, yeah, because I want to see you to be real big mad because like he's Mox's favorite, and he's been trying to scout Chris, not doing a good job. He wasn't outside this week, like we didn't see him. What is his thoughts on this? Is he cool with this? Because he was supposed to be the young one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they're already treating him better than they ever treated Wheeler.
Exactly. They didn't have to like jump him in. Mm-hmm. Remember that? They gave him a chair and said, "Let's go. We could beat up Darby. Like he's getting prime time." Death Riders win. Daddy Magic.
I'm over it.
I don't think I'm over. I don't hate it as much as I did a few months ago.
I think I don't hate it as much as I did because we're not seeing as
it's not a title anymore.
Right.
I think that helps.
Claudio's been gone. Pac's injured. Claudio's in and out.
Yeah,
Wheeler's doing side quests. Like, I just,
Yep. Wheeler's really trying to be like, Mox, love me. I'm bringing someone in that you respect in Chris. Like, he's really trying. It's not working.
I'm trying to get it done.
Dad, love me. Like, he has some issues.
Dad, love me.
Better help. But Daddy Magic was still on commentary during this match. He was, like, disappointed in his son. And after the match, he goes up to him, but Marina blocks him, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And Daniel just stone-faced, not paying attention, and he walks away. I was scared. I was scared he was going to beat up my boy Daddy Magic. I was like, please don't. I can't. That would hurt me more than him beating up Darby. I was like, yeah, that's true. But Daniel beating up Daddy Magic would hurt my soul.
I can see it.
So yeah, maybe Daddy Magic knows something we don't. Maybe he's like, I gotta do
maybe this. None of them are involved, and Daniel is doing this all on his own. Because if he tells anybody,
yeah, he can't.
It might compromise the operation.
Yeah, and he didn't touch him. He could have.
The people have to actually believe that he's a Death Rider.
Yeah, he could have. He could have put hands on him, and he didn't.
He has to keep selling it. Mm-hmm. Got to be a good double agent.
Mm-hmm. Is it a quick turnaround? Are we going to finish this all out during the Darby? Okay. So he's going to help him win?
Mm-hmm. Maybe not help him win, but not help him lose.
Okay.
Maybe just not be as effective as they may have wanted.
Get knocked out quickly. Oh, my head,
Because I think that the implosion is going to have to happen on a grand scale. Wheeler's going to have to be involved. Claudio's going to have to be involved. Like, it's going to have to be a thing. It's not going to be able to, you just take down John and it's not a cut off the head, the body dies. Like, you have to,
hold on.
It's going to have to be everyone.
I don't know if it's Wrestle Dream or Full Gear, but whatever. Whenever Mox faces Eddie, this
Or
is when.
Claudio faces Eddie.
Mm-hmm. I think he has to face Mox though too. He's got to go through Claudio. Got to knock that one down to get to Mox. He has to be the final knock to kill Death Riders. I think Eddie's gonna take him down.
Mark my words. I think Bryan Danielson will be involved.
Comes off a commentary or in a match.
I don't think. I don't think in a match.
He has to abstain from the match. He can't do it. Can't
But
do
I
commentary.
think in the psyche, or he's the one that's pulling Daniel Garcia's strings on the back end. That's why he's pulling away from Daddy Magic, because he has Big Daddy in his ear. And they are orchestrating how to get this done. Because who better to know how to end them than the reason why they were together?
Mm-hmm. I still think Eddie, Claudio, Eddie, Mox. That's when everything happens. Because Eddie and Mox, tag team champions. They were tag team, not champions. They were tag team. They're besties. That's why he enlisted his help for Anarchy in the arena. And Claudio was like, I hate that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie loves AEW. AEW gave him the opportunity. Just say it has to be Eddie. We bring him back. We bring OC back. Boom. Death to Death Riders. What happened?
Sorry.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
Like my
new report is that that man that just got put on the alumni list over at that other company, he had ghosted them.
Oh. Well. That'll do it. You don't show up to your job.
Yeah, no call, no show. I don't know what you want us to do about it. Sorry.
Them's the rules.
Sorry. Them's the rules. Anyway, that tickled me. Sorry. He's like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm out. Okay. You are out of a job.
But but when women do it.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's my idea.
That as my girl Glorilla says, at the end of the day, the day gotta end. As does the Death Riders. And I think, like I have been telling you guys, it is going to take a amalgamation of people to end what is going on. We've had so many of our big names go against them, and they may get a win, but as I've told y'all, the war is not over. Mm-hmm. They are going to have to be taken down in a major way. And I think it's going to require Eddie. I already told y'all about OC last week. It's going to require the assistance of Bryan Danielson. I feel like it's going to require, maybe the ops. It's going to require, it's definitely going to require Chris and Willow. Mm-hmm. It is going to require all of the big guns.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ospreay is really... The only reason why I say I don't know about that, including him and Swerve, is because while the Death Riders had influence in them, the Death Riders is older than them, if that makes sense.
They messed with them, but they didn't really.
Right. Like, it's going to take the people that they've destroyed to be their undoing. Darby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's gonna take all of that.
Yeah. Maybe not Hangman, even though Hangman also does make sense, but
yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't think Hangman would, but I also, if he's there, he's there. Like, it's not necessary, but it also makes sense. he took the title. He is AEW. Like, and that's Mox's whole thing is, I'm trying to make this place better, blah, blah, blah. That was Collision. And considering we didn't like it that much, we went on for quite a while. So
we talked about mental health and all kind of shit. We talked about a whole bunch of shit that had nothing to do with this goddamn.
We truly.
It was not a great Saturday. I would just say that.
It was not my favorite Saturday. September to remember. It's 3 hours, guys. So sorry about that if it's late for you. Or watch it the next day.
Oh, not you just seeing the Outrunner shirt.
Yeah, because they were not on this week, which, hello?
Yeah, but I wore my Bad Bitches for Powerhouse Hobbs shirt yesterday. So, I mean, last week. So I'm wearing just the Bad Bitches Love Wrestling shirt today.
We're actually color coordinated with our pinks.
We did. I don't even like pink.
I feel weird in pink, but for the Outrunners, I'll do it.
Love it.
Yeah, because that's what I want. I want where are my Outrunners in Dalton Castle. I want more promos of that.
That makes one of us.
I don't care. It makes me happy. That's the kind of stupid I like.
I mean, I do love the Outrunners. It's not the Outrunners of it all. It's the Dalton Castle of it all for me.
Freaking love Dalton Castle.
I know you do.
Dalton Castle, I'll be real. So, like, I tried to watch Ring of Honor, but like before times, and it wasn't always on regularly. So like that's why I couldn't really get into Ring of Honor. But whenever I did watch Ring of Honor, I said Dalton Castle, that's my guy.
Understandable.
You know, I like what I like, and it's tacky people. MXM collection, Johnny, come on. You know, I like what specific type of people.
Right.
So that's the show. Please subscribe to Body Slam. Please check out the Patreon we have for Body Slam to get exclusive news, because a lot of breaking news has been going through our Patreon.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cool interviews.
A lot of interviews. Mm-hmm. Yes, but subscribe to our YouTube. We got post shows for everything. Check out the website, articles, breaking news, all of the things. Next week we might take off, probably gonna take off because All Out is Saturday, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna be home.
That other place's show.
Congratulations, AJ Lee. But sure, watch what you're gonna watch. Have a good time. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna be home for all of All Out. So yes, cannot comment. So we will be off. We'll be back in 2 weeks with everything that happened after All Out, because I'm sure everything's going to go down next week.
Oh, yeah, shit's going to go down, for sure.
It's just going to go down. And it's an early show. We love an early afternoon show. Noon for me? I have a little lunchy lunch.
Yeah, it's super early for you.
It's so early. Kickoff shows up at like, what, 10?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another clock in, Tony. But yes. Yeah, I hope we distracted you, because the world is crazy. Stay safe. Find a community. Build community. Be nice to each other. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Where can we find you on the internet, Mika?
Y'all know, Meek the Mage, making magic at all the things. Don't be a fucking weirdo. I will block you. And I have blocked a couple of people this week. Oh. Also, I'm going to say this and I don't give a fuck. Nobody deserves your empathy. Nobody deserves your emotional labor. Nobody deserves for you to publicly stifle how you feel about offenses and disrespect that have happened to you. Racism is not a disagreement in views. And misogynistic, all kind of shit like that. That is not a disagreement in views. Love who you love. learn to shut the fuck up sometimes. It'll serve you well. Protect your peace. There's a lot of shit going on that you do not have to be a part of. And if your difference in views questions whether or not I deserve basic human rights, it's not a difference in views, babe. Okay?
Yeah. Agreed. And on that note,
where can we find you, sister?
Oh yeah, pod. Maybe I'll throw something for all out in. I don't know. We'll throw something on. Maybe do something for my birthday stream this week. I don't know. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. What she said.
We love y'all so much. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.